We are literally building AI that is becoming an extension of our own minds. But here's the catch, and it's a big one we're not talking about enough. You don't actually own it. So as this AI becomes a part of you, who is really in control of that new part of your identity?
I mean, just think about it. Think about how attached you are to your phone. It knows your schedule, it knows your private conversations, it probably even knows your unspoken desires. It's not just a gadget anymore, is it? It's becoming woven into the very fabric of who you are. And look, this isn't just some vague feeling we all have. This quote from some recent research really hits the nail on the head. The technology we use is so deeply integrated into our lives that losing it literally feels like losing a piece of ourselves, a rip at your heart. Wow.
You know, there's actually a scientific term for this. It's called ontological self-extension. It's basically that moment a piece of technology stops being something you use and becomes part of who you are. And if our tech is becoming part of our very existence, well, that leads to a really crucial question.
So that begs the million-dollar question, right? If this AI is an extension of our being, who holds the keys? Today, we're going to pull back that curtain. We'll look at who's really in charge right now, explore a radical new model that puts you back in the driver's seat, and then, this is the exciting part, we'll get into what you can actually build with that power.
So here's the core conflict of our digital age. Your AI, it feels personal. It feels like it's yours. But the reality is, that digital extension of you is the property of a few giant corporations. You don't own it. You're just renting a piece of your own digital self.
And I'm not just being dramatic here. The source material for this doesn't pull any punches, describing the current system as a cabal of corporate giants with a monopolistic stronghold. Our data, our digital lives, and our emerging AI identities are all locked away in their corporate vaults. It's given them an incredible amount of power.
But this slide, this is where it gets really interesting, because it shows us a way out. On the left, you see the world we live in now. Your data is locked away in these things called private embeddings that big tech controls. It's a walled garden, a one-size-fits-all system. But on the right, that's the future, a decentralized system where you control your own data, you contribute to a community, and you participate in an open market.
So, how do we get there? How do we build this alternative? Well, the vision is all about creating what you could call a people's AI. And this isn't just a minor tweak to the system. It is a complete and total rethink of how AI should be built, who owns it, and how it's operated.
The core idea here is called Decentralized AI, or DAI for short. And honestly, it's as simple as it is revolutionary. Shift the power, the data, and the control away from the tech giants and put it directly into the hands of us, the users. This isn't about slightly better algorithms. It's about who owns your digital soul.
And listen, this isn't just some far-off futuristic theory. There are projects like PayI3 that are already building this future right now. PayI3 actually stands for People's Artificial Intelligence, and it's designed from the ground up to be an AI ecosystem that truly belongs to the people who use it.
Okay, let's break this down, because it's pretty brilliant. At the very bottom, you've got the blockchain. Think of it as a super secure public ledger that guarantees you own your stuff. No central company needed. Then, on top of that, you have your own local node. That's basically your computer contributing to the network. And then, at the very top, your own personal AI agent. It's a bottom-up structure with you, not a corporation, at the center. So, what does this actually mean for you? What do you get out of it? Well, first, it creates a massive, decentralized supercomputer that's powered by all of its users. It gives you an AI that you can genuinely own and customize however you want. It creates a marketplace where you can sell your own AI creations. And a way for you to actually generate revenue. And the whole thing is governed by the community. It's an ecosystem built to serve you.
And this leads to a really profound shift in how we think about all this. You're not just a user on the network anymore. You are the network. You can actually own a piece of the fundamental infrastructure of our AI future. I love this metaphor from the source material. Owning a piece of this network or a node is like owning a brick in the wall. Every single person who participates adds strength, helping to build this massive, powerful, user-driven ecosystem that can finally stand up to these centralized monopolies. And you can see this philosophy is baked right into the money side of things too. Just look at this token allocation chart. A full 30% goes directly to rewards for people running nodes and securing the network. That's what staking is. And another 20% goes to the community. The system is designed from day one to reward the very people who build and sustain it. Okay, so you can own a piece of the network. That's powerful for sure. But what's the real payoff? What can you actually do with all this? All right, now we get to the really exciting part. Building your very own personal AI agents.
Right, this is the whole point. The Pay i3 platform gives you the tools to create and control AI agents that are tailored perfectly to your life. We're not talking about some generic assistant built for millions of people. We're talking about a personal AI built by you for you.
Let's start with a simple but super powerful example. Imagine asking your agent, when's the best time for me to visit Paris? Instead of just doing a generic web search, your agent securely checks your personal calendar, knows your travel preferences, and maybe even spots a deal at your favorite hotel chain, all without ever sending your private data to some corporate server.
Okay, now let's scale that idea up. A psychologist could use this network to build a highly specialized AI model trained on their own secure and completely private data to help provide truly personalized care for their patients. I mean, this is the kind of innovation that's basically impossible with centralized AI because of all the privacy and control issues.
And here's what's really mind-blowing. Building these specialized agents isn't just useful, it can actually be profitable. This table gives you an idea of the potential revenue from training different kinds of agents. By contributing your expertise to the network, you're not just a consumer anymore. You're a creator who can generate real income from your very own AI asset.
So let's bring this all together. What's the big takeaway? It's that we don't have to accept a future where giant corporations own our digital selves. There's a new path emerging where your AI can truly be an extension of you, a world where you own and control your digital identity, build amazing custom tools for your life, and even get paid for contributing to a new, open digital world.
Which brings us right back to where we started, but now with a whole new world of possibilities. Now that you know you can be the one in control, if you could build your own AI, a true digital twin that works only for you, what's the very first thing you would have it do?